Hi everyone, it is me, Jordan Long here, and today we're going to talk about how some folks will make a big deal about the World Games, which happens every so many years. You got the spring, or what you got the summer one, and you got the winter one. And a lot of lands and folks make a big deal about it, you know. And yes, but I was never into it. But some folks are. Some folks are into it, you know. Some folks see it as, you know, their land fighting against another land, but they're doing it in sports instead of, you know. But I was never into it. But some folks are. They go, shit. Jordan, are you into, or you want to watch the World Games on NBC and USA? No, I'm not into the World Games. It's not that I don't have anything against the sportsmen or sportswomen or the lands that are in it. I just never could get into that kind of thing. You know? Yeah, but I think it's cool how you got all these lands that come together and then they war over each other with sports. You know? I think that's cool, don't you think? That you can have lands come together and instead of warring, they have sports to show which one they think is greater than the other. Oh, yeah, I guess so. If all the lands that come together, you know, friend or foe, are working to show who's more good by what sports their teams can win, and I guess that's a good thing, you know. But I'm never into that kind of a thing, you know. I wasn't really into sports to begin with, whatever happened to be skilled or free or not. And yes, there are folks out there who are into both the summer World Games and into the winter World Games. There are some folk works that win the bids for it, you know, mostly NBC and USA right now, but in the past there were others, you know, and some folks can understand how you won't be into that. I mean, to knowing whose land is greater or whose land you think is good is always open into a fight, always into a belief or a thought. There's no truth to show it. By a team or someone winning gold at the World Games is a belief that they were good at what their sport was. It has no belief that their land was more good than the other land if their team happened to win in that sport or not. I always like to, you know, go with team for one Reichs, but sometimes I like to back up other teams and other folks in that sport, you know, in the World Games. Only the one thing I never really got about it is that at the end of the day, it's like, you know, don't these sport folks get any, aren't they getting yielded for their time? Well, I looked into that for you, and the truth is, Helen, they're not. They might get deals, a business might back them up, someone else might back them up for their time. But the World Games lording, the World Games gathering itself makes it free for them to come in and do their work, you know, and that everything else falls underneath the sports folks themselves or the businesses that back them up, you know, which is kind of sad when you stop to think of it, you know. I think in their mind they think if these folks had to worry about getting yielded for their time and everything, it might take their mind off of what they're doing it for. Yeah, they're running a show which land is more good. I don't know about that, Helen. I think lands that believe they're greater than others. It's a belief. And I don't think if a team or someone wins gold at a World Games, summer or winter, can say, yeah, my land is more greater than yours because my team or folks took home these gold where you did not, you know. But I'm just not into the World Games, you know. So tell me, are you watching the Winter World Games that NBC and USA have the broadcast rights to? For at least 2 weeks or so. Well, me, I'm not into it. Alright, give this film a like. Play and share. Play it and share. Play it, share it, and playlist it. And I'll see you later.